Great day, everyone. This is Ariel, aka Empress Lazuli, and this video is about the largest chakra of the 7 major chakras aligned in the center of our bodies, the Sacral Chakra. If you would like to learn more about this chakra and how it directly affects your mood, emotions, and how you can keep it in better balance, then please stay tuned for the rest of this really quick, informative video. Okay, so again guys, thank you so much. I'm so extremely grateful for everyone that comes onto my channel to get all of the information that you feel is best for you and your path at this time in life. So thank you again for stopping by. Let's dive right in. So let's start with the Sanskrit word for the sacral chakra, which is SVADISTHANA. SVADISTHANA means one's own abode, or the dwelling place of self. So in that meaning in itself, you can tell that this chakra is one of the most important in terms of understanding yourself, specifically, as I said, as it's related to your mood and emotions. The color that is referred to this chakra is orange. So this chakra, going a step up from the root chakra, which if you haven't had a chance to check that video out, definitely have, I'll probably try and put like an informational tab here so that you can access it quickly. But the root chakra, I've already done a really quick film, again, covering these same little bullet points to get you more familiar with how to better balance your root chakra. That has everything to do with your survival instinct. So if you have not checked that video out, or you're not familiar with the root chakra, please watch that quick video before or after this one, just to get a bit more insight. But the central concepts that are related to the sacral chakra are your mood, they're your emotions, they're your creation, and obviously your sex drive as well, right? This is your ability to accept and to experience pleasure in other people and in experiences that you have in general in your lifetime. So if you're not feeling like you're able to really find a true sense of enjoyment and pleasure when it comes to your mood, and that has to do with happy, sad, angry, anything when it comes to your experience with things that you're going through in your life, your birthday, anniversaries, other events for other people, going out and enjoying yourself, or just having a sexual relationship with someone else when we're being mature. This is what this chakra literally controls. So if you're having any feelings that are having to do with those things that I've listed, the sacral chakra is responsible for those instinctual and intuitive gut feelings that you have as it regards to those specific feelings, okay? So the body part that is associated, or body parts that are associated with the sacral chakra, are going to be anything that is to do with the reproductive system. So again, as this chakra is very closely linked to your moods and emotions and your sexual desires, it's very self-explanatory that this chakra would also be associated with the reproductive system. So the ovaries for women and the testes for our men, okay? This chakra is, as I said, the biggest chakra of the 7 that are aligned here. So if you just think about the mood and emotions that you have on a daily basis and how they really help to dictate your decision-making skills, that gut feeling that you have when you're nervous about going on stage, a lot of people say that they get that gut feeling in their, stomach, their stomach will drop or something. That is because the sacral chakra is located literally right below your navel. So any sensation that you have in that area when it comes to nervousness, when it comes to just gut feelings or intuitive feelings that you have about certain people or certain experiences, as I touched on earlier, that is why you feel it from that specific location on your body, because that is where the sacral chakra is located. And the testes in the reproductive system is what that chakra is directly linked to. The energy of this chakra is very yin and feminine, Okay, so as opposed to the root chakra that we've covered in addressing that it's more yang and the masculine energy, this chakra literally right next to it, while it still deals with the instinctual aspect, which is more of those intuitive gut feelings that you have, right? When you're dealing with instinctual chakras, it's not something that you can approach with logic. It's more of something that you feel out. So when you get those, like I said, gut feelings earlier, that is where that where that chakra thrives, where instinctual chakras thrive, is in intuitive feelings. Okay, so the sacral chakra, being the largest chakra, is a feminine energy. It's yin. So if you were into astrology and you know anything about the sign of Cancer, you know that it is also ruled by the moon. So the energy of this chakra, the largest chakra in the 7 major chakra system, is a feminine energy. So that should tell you right there, the biggest sensation that you feel according to your mood and emotions and that gut instinct is very strong and undeniable in all of us. And that sensation that we feel in terms of things that are hidden or secrets that are not revealed to us, that we may have a gut feeling about, it has to do with this chakra. Okay, so the energy of this chakra is very yin and very feminine. Let's talk about the strength and whether you can tell if you have a really strong sacral chakra or if it's a bit weak. What you'd like to have is actually a more balanced chakra. All of your chakras, you would like them to be balanced. So yeah, it's great to have something that's super strong. No, it's not great to have something that's too weak, because then you can't defend yourself or you're not really tapped in or in tune. So the attainment that we're reaching, or what we're looking towards in all of the chakras, is to attain balance in a sense, so that you can see both aspects of every chakra and make decisions that best help you to move forward and grow in the best way for yourself and for your goals and success. So if the sacral chakra for you is too strong, you may experience really intense cravings with things, desires that you're not sure where they came from. So this could be a really high sexual desire as well. You can have addictions and jealousy. So as I said before, this chakra deals with your mood and emotions. If you're having if your emotions are too intense, or if your mood is too intense towards something, you will form an addiction towards it. If you're too intense, if you have too intense of a feeling in negativity towards someone in emotion, that is jealousy. So if you have too strong of a sacral chakra, those are things that you can look for. Cravings as well with food, because as I said, that sacral chakra is right below the navel. So it's right there in that stomach area, right there by your reproductive system. And so any cravings that you feel, if you feel them too intensely, or this chakra is too strong, it will promote cravings and desire for more and more, because it is the largest chakra, so it has a very powerful energy center within it. Okay, now if your sacral chakra is just strong, this is a great place to be with your sacral chakra, because yes, you want it to be balanced, but for someone that has a strong sacral chakra, they just know how to set boundaries, right? When you have a strong sense of your mood and your emotions, and you're more or less balanced in how you come across to other people and acknowledging how they come across and affect your area, you can set boundaries and say, okay, I understand how this person makes me feel emotionally. I understand that this is not a craving that I should really indulge in. Let me set boundaries. The people that have strong sacral chakras are aware of how to set those boundaries in their life, and in order to keep growing, continually creating more success for themselves and in experiences with other people. So if you know someone that is really great at setting boundaries, then this might be someone that could indirectly help you to balance your sacral chakra, on top of obviously working on it independently by yourself, so that you can get that growth. Sorry if you see my cat Victoria in the background. Okay, so let's talk about if someone has a weak sacral chakra. If you have a weak sacral chakra, this person tends to be all work and no play. They're not really tuned in to their emotional mood and energy. They're more or less trying to shove it to the side or not focus on it, and this is why it's not strong. Just like at the gym, right? If every day is, arm day and you never have a leg day, and you're avoiding that aspect of working out in the gym, you will see the result of that. And the result of you avoiding your emotions and you avoiding those sexual cravings and desires and feeling like you don't need that in order to feel balanced is not the best way to approach your mood and overall emotions, by ignoring them. That muscle needs to be worked, or as I said, it will be too weak, and you'll be in the position where you just feel a lack of love, both within yourself and other people. Your sexual desires may not be that intense, or when you do indulge, you may not feel that satisfaction from it because you're disconnecting yourself from that chakra. As I said, all work and no play. You really put all of your energy into work, and nothing is really about, let me take the time to feel how I'm feeling. Like, go into my intuition, go into my gut, go into my instinct. You're just wanting to control everything and plan everything. And that's not to say it's a bad thing, but it doesn't always work that way, does it? So that is if you have a weak chakra. That is your sacral chakra. If your sacral chakra is too weak, then you'll be timid, withdrawn, nervous. It's kind of being at a complete imbalance with that part of yourself in terms of your mood. So creations could be off as well. You may always be nervous about bringing things forward into the world when it comes to your creative energy, because as we spoke about, feminine energy is all about creativity. It's all about love and nurturing. So you lack that self-love. You lack that love for others in turn, because if you don't love yourself, then you're not really sure how to have other people love you, okay? And even if they do love you the way that you need to be loved, how do you know? Because you're withdrawn from yourself. Okay, so those are some ways to kind of tell the strength of your chakras. So let's talk about sound, and the sound that is specifically related to the sacral chakra. That is string instruments. So I actually have Spotify. This is not, a paid advertisement or anything, but I actually have playlists that are just like chilled classical music. So when I'm traveling, I'll play some of that, or there are just so many different YouTube. You can go on YouTube and pull up a playlist now of classical artists that will go for an hour, hour and a half, and a lot longer. You can sleep and listen to them. While you meditate, you can play one of those playlists to help you to get more into that sacral chakra energy. But the sound associated with the sacral chakra are the strings. The shape that or the shapes, I'll say, that are linked with the sacral chakra are the crescent moon and the pyramid. So, as I said before, the energy and planet that are associated with this chakra, the planet specifically, is the moon, or the luminary is the moon. So one of the shapes by default is going to be the crescent moon, and then we also do have the pyramid. So those are two symbols and shapes that you can use in order to identify more closely with your sacral chakra while you're working with it to strengthen it. The mantra that is associated with the sacral chakra is VAM, V-A-N. So as you're meditating and I've definitely said more than once how the correct way of breathing. But as you inhale and exhale when you're meditating, reciting this mantra of VAM is a wonderful way for you to connect directly to your sacral chakra and strengthen it if it is too weak, and balance it out if it is a bit too strong. Okay, so I highly encourage you to meditate, and definitely use this mantra as you're meditating to help strengthen and focus on your sacral chakra, because as I said, it is the largest one. So putting more time and investing more energy into this chakra will definitely reap so many rewards in your life that you can see tangibly within a short amount of time, relatively, because of the size of this chakra and it being the largest. So there are 6 petals on the sacral chakra. The number 6 represents harmony, balance, love, truth, enlightenment. All of these things that the number 6 represent also embody the sacral chakra. So these are some words that, or actual things that you have to look forward to once you come into a better balance with your sacral chakra. That feeling of self-love, enlightening yourself, having more faith and hope and harmony and balance within your life. And this chakra is also directly related to the element of water. So again, that Cancer moon energy, that water element, being like water, being able to flow and be fluid and have that fluidity about you when it comes to your mood and your emotions, no matter where you are. Having that fluidity when it comes to your creative energy, okay? And having that fluidity when it comes to your sexual desires, both with yourself and with your partner, okay? And this is a wonderful, wonderful chakra to work with at this time if you're looking to bring more love, harmony, and enlightenment in your life. Let's talk about ways to heal now. Finally, we're rounding the end of the video. So some ways to heal are to dance. This was something that I didn't even register. I wasn't even thinking about this. But one of the ways that you can directly connect to this chakra is to dance. Moving that, those hips, that central area, is definitely a way for you to correct or balance that chakra, okay? Rhythmic movement. So obviously dance is a rhythmic movement, but any rhythmic movement. So this could be any type of workout that you have or regimen, okay? Also routines. So getting into an actual schedule of things, okay? Whenever you're looking to exert something, or when you're feeling a certain mood or emotion about something, that mood or emotion is more often linked with how confident you feel about that certain thing. So if you have a schedule set, if you have a routine when it comes to you practicing self-love, that self-love will only grow. Same thing as it applies to your creative ventures. Okay, so that's definitely another way for you to heal the sacral chakra. I had such a wonderful time giving you so much information about this chakra. If you have any more questions about videos or upcoming content that I can put on here to provide to you, I'm more than happy to read any comments or messages that you send me directly. If you would like to schedule a consultation or a reading with me, you can definitely click the link on my YouTube or follow me on Instagram at Empress_Lazuli, and Ariel Burnett is also another personal page of mine. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week, and I hope that this video helped. Thank you. Bye.